The addition of Oswalda Cobblepot, better known as a female penguin, in the newest Batman animated series, Caped Crusader, has provoked all types of reactions, ranging all the way from positive to extremely negative. But regardless of what brings us here today, is another lady who, just like Oswalda, is the female revision of a beloved Batman villain. Meet the Joker, the Maiden of Mayhem, the Queen of Chaos, who we met back in the 90s. Thanks to an event called Tangent Comics, which basically consisted of reimagining classic and popular characters like Batman, Green Lantern, Nightwing, the Doom Patrol, the Flash, and of course the Joker, but with a female twist. However, not every character was changed to female. Heroes like Superman, Batman, the Metal Men, or just about anybody whose name included the word man was able to keep their body parts as they were. Some heroes, though, were introduced as villains, or vice versa. For example, Big Barda, who in the Tangent universe is actually a criminal and has no ties to Apocalypse. Or for example, the Creeper, who is reimagined as an evil man who feeds on the souls of innocents in exchange for his powers. The whole Tangent universe is actually a very interesting topic to dive into, but that is a story for another day. Today we focus on Joker. As far as personality, looks, and skills go, this female Joker, she-Joker, or Jokette, bear little to no resemblance or connection to the original Joker. Aside from the name and the gesture theme, the skills of the original Joker have changed between stories, but have always maintained a high level of deadliness. This Joker, however, is far more physically adept, showcasing an extraordinary speed and amazing acrobatic skills, along with some hand-to-hand combat training. She's actually very similar to the Joker from 2004's The Batman. This female Joker wears a suit that is highly resistant, able to sustain great physical attacks. This Joker is also armed with several powerful clown-themed gadgets, though she regularly uses her hand-shaped baton, which is enhanced to serve as a grappling hook, a club, and a bow staff. This Joker is a resident of New Atlantis, where technology has advanced to a point where flying cars and robotic police officers are a common thing. New Atlantis was built on the remains of Florida, which was previously destroyed by a nuclear blast. Now, perhaps the most interesting part about this character, aside from the brilliant costume design, which was designed by the tremendously talented Matt Haley, is the fact that just like the premise of Batman Mystery of the Batwoman, Joker is actually 3 different women behind the Joker persona, each with her own personal reasons to don the Joker suit. Lori Lemaris, Mary Marvel, and Madame Xanadu. Lori Lemaris is a reimagined version of Superman's mermaid girlfriend, minus a fishtail. In this universe, Lori is a world-famous and highly successful journalist for The World's Finest, which is a daily planet of this universe. She's basically this universe's Lois Lane. The second Joker, Mary Marvel, is another reimagined version of the female Captain Marvel. Here, she is portrayed as a beautiful but shy and highly intelligent college student who has no power or connections to Shazam. And finally, Christy Xanadu, a reimagined version of Madame Xanadu, who, far from her original counterpart, is a beautiful and successful millionaire who owns a popular arcade franchise. Christy is the one who finances all the technologically advanced equipment the Jokers use. Out of the 3, Lori is the most complex and well-developed, as Lori is the one with the most personal ties to the Joker persona, which she uses as a way to cope with her tragic past. You see, Lori was born in the ruins of what was left of a devastated Florida, where its residents suffered the aftermath of the war. Lori grew up watching her family and friends die one by one under the effects of the radiation from the nuclear blasts. but also watching how the reconstruction of the city was also used as an excuse to erase the past and all of its victims by rewriting history, eventually creating the Joker persona to push against the corrupt system and using laughter as her means to stray from the pain. Now, contrary to the original Joker, despite her sometimes erratic nature, and regardless of which of the three ladies is assuming the role, the female Joker is a hero in all the sense of the word, and is in great part responsible for keeping the city safe, acting as a kind of a wild card vigilante. And it's because of these wild antics that the Joker became a role model for college students and activists, despite the fact that the majority of people in the city see her as a menace. And as if the previously mentioned wasn't sad enough, on 2008, DC launched an event called Superman's Reign, where Joker and all the other tangent characters came back for a 12-part special, where Earth 9 Superman became the most powerful being on Earth, losing a grip on reality, becoming a ruthless tyrant, banning and criminalizing vigilantes and costume heroes. During this event, it was revealed what a bleak and depressing fate the Jokers met. During those 10 years of absence, Mary Marvel was killed by Superman to serve as an example of what happens to detractors. Christy Xanadu was imprisoned for a decade, but then disappeared. As for Lori, she was beaten to a pulp and then also imprisoned for a decade. After prison, she was forced to attend the Citizen Re-Education Center, where she met a former Nightwing agent who convinced her to return to crime fighting. Lori, however, no longer the cheerful jokester she once was, left the Joker persona for good, taking the Manhunter mantle instead, and joining forces with the heroes of DC's main continuity to take down the tyrant Superman. Pretty heavy stuff, I think. Which is unnecessary for a character like her. I would have loved if she had stayed as a Jester-themed vigilante, having her own adventures in her own terms. But what do I know, right? One more thing, dear viewer, what's your take on this? Who do you like better, female Joker or Oswalda Cobblepot? And what about the Tangent universe? Were you also fooled into thinking she was Harley Quinn? Do you like the idea of a female Joker? I'm actually really curious to know. But anyways, like always, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Be safe and well.